everyone, today I'm going to be talking about 4 very important aspects of English learning: speaking, writing, reading, listening. I'm going to be telling you how to use ChatGPT for all of these 4 and perfect your English language. ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence tool by OpenAI, and I feel like a fool telling you what it is because I know you already know about it. But what you do not know is how to use it for perfection in your English language, and that is what we are going to be mastering in today's video. I'm very excited about this one because I have some great pointers right here with me, and we are going to be having a recording of the screen of my laptop wherein I will be prompting AI and asking for answers, and I'm going to be showing you what I'm typing, and you could be learning from whatever I am doing on ChatGPT and use it for your own advantage. Okay, so let's start with point number 1. First is using ChatGPT for improving your English speaking. The first thing that you could do is create conversations between 2 friends or 2 people and start reciting and practicing through those conversations. Let me show you how. So this is my ChatGPT window. I'm gonna type hi. That's how I always start on ChatGPT. Okay, we say a hi, hello to each other. Create a conversation in English. Create a conversation in English between 2 friends. Here you go. Oh my God. Oh my God, stop. That's it. Now let me show you how I could practice my English speaking using this conversation. I'm gonna say it with all the expressions that I have in me. Hey, how are you doing? Hi, I'm doing great. Thanks. How about you? I'm good too. Just been busy with work lately. What have you been up to? Oh, I've been keeping busy too. I started taking some cooking classes in the evenings. It's been so much fun learning new recipes and techniques. That sounds amazing. I've always wanted to improve my cooking skills. Any favorite dishes you've learned so far? Well, I have learned to make a mean lasagna. It took some practice, but now it's one of my specialties. I also tried my hand at baking bread, and it turned out surprisingly well. Wow, I am impressed. You'll have to invite me over sometime so I can taste your culinary creations. How am I going? Did you enjoy that? Yeah, so you could start doing by yourself. You don't need any other person to practice your speaking with. Just start creating these conversations and sit in a quiet room, practice all by yourself. You're good to go. Trust me. Another way to go about the approach would be learn easy ways to pronounce difficult words in English. Yeah, that is also something that you could do. Let me show you how. Okay? Teach me how to pronounce entrepreneur. Certainly, the pronunciation of entrepreneur is as follows. Entrepreneur. Here's a breakdown of how to pronounce it syllable by syllable. Syllables are the sounds that are contained in a word. Okay? On. Pronounced like the on sound in the word dawn. It's similar to the short A sound but with a nasal quality. On, nakse, right? Tr. Pronounced like tr. It rhymes with the words like duh and her, so tr. Okay? Pr. Pronounced like pr. It sounds like per. Sound followed by a soft sound similar to in HUH, which is her. So entrepreneur. Pronounced like nur. It rhymes with the words like fur and purr. So nur. Entrepreneur. Okay? Entrepreneur. So when you put it all together, it sounds like entrepreneur. Remember to stress the on syllable, and the rest of the syllables should flow smoothly. Practice saying it a few times and you will become more comfortable with the pronunciation. Did you enjoy this? I did. Entrepreneur. Okay, so that's how you're going to pronounce it going forward. Let's move on to the next thing that we have to learn from ChatGPT. Another thing that you could do with ChatGPT is make it create a list of words with their pronunciations, maybe 5 words a day. That could be great, right? So let me just write it for you. Make me a list of 5 words with their pronunciations explained briefly. Okay, it's very Shana, huh? It picked entrepreneur, the first word that I prompted it to, right? Certainly, here are 5 words along with the pronunciations explained briefly. Entrepreneur, as we just learned, and it has the meaning also right there. Resilience. It has given the pronunciations in the brackets. The ability to bounce back. Eccentric. Then serendipity, and it's giving you the meanings too. Exacerbate. Exacerbate. You can see right there in the bracket, right? Okay. Remember that these phonetic representations provide a general guide to pronunciation, but listening to audio examples or using pronunciation guides can be helpful for a more accurate understanding. Okay? You understood how to use this? I've given you 2 very good examples for learning the pronunciations. Now let's move on to the third one. You could use ChatGPT getting recommendations on good applications and websites on English. Let's find out. Tell me best Android and iOS apps for learning English. Now here you go. There are a few names that I'd never heard of. Okay, let's start reading. Certainly, here are some highly regarded Android and iOS apps for learning English. Duolingo, you've got Rosetta Stone, Memrise, Babbel, Fluent U. Remember, the effectiveness of language learning apps may vary based on individual preferences and learning styles. Okay, so you got the idea, right? I asked for some great applications on learning English. It told you about it. Now let's move on to the next thing that you could use to practice your speaking in English, and that is create a study plan for me to practice speaking English every day for the next 30 days in a tabular form. Let's see what it creates. Oh my god, so impressive. It's actually creating a table for me right there, as you can see. And these are, okay, let it create. 30 nahi bolna chahiye tha nahi. Probably 10 were enough for me to show you on the video. Wow, I love it. I love it. It's so good. Oh my god. What a smart being. Okay. Let's see what it has written for us. So here are 30 activities that you could do every single day, like one day at a time. First is warm up, pronunciation exercises. Second is describe a favorite book or a movie. Hold a conversation with a language exchange partner. Role play a customer service scenario. Discuss a current news article or topic. And the list goes on and on and on. It's the wonderful, wonderful list of 30 items for 30 days in a tabular form because I asked for it so. Remember to allocate a specific time each day for your speaking practice and aim for at least 15 to 30 minutes of focused conversation. Feel free to adjust the activities based on your interest and areas you want to improve. You like it? I love it. Okay, and the last thing that you could do to improve your spoken English is getting advice from ChatGPT. You want to find out how? Let me show you. I get stuck when I try to speak English. What can I do, or what should I do? Let's see. So there are these great ideas it is enumerating for you. You could start reading from these ideas and start perfecting yourself and take the advice from ChatGPT and work on the shortcomings and whatever you're lagging in. So here are 8 pointers it has for you. Let me read a few for you. Expand your vocabulary, and then there are several other words that it has written. I'm not going to be talking about all of it. Practice speaking regularly. Start with simple sentences. Use filler phrases and pauses. Okay, I don't usually support that a lot because it gets very irritating after a point, but yes, it is often recommended as a tactic for improving your spoken English. I refrain from doing it. I rather take pause than using a filler word like well, basically. I don't like those. Anyway, record and listen to yourself. I love that. Then focus on fluency rather than accuracy. I love that. I've always spoken about this idea in my videos. Then practice pronunciation, be patient and stay positive. Okay, so these are a few ideas that you could use. Now let's move on to the next section of the video, and that is we're going to be learning how to improve our reading abilities using ChatGPT. Are you on? Let's start. You could ask ChatGPT to get meanings of words and phrases along with the meanings and their usage sentences. Okay, helpful usage sentences, because sentences really tell you how to use the word in a phrase. I feel without a usage example sentence sentence, the meaning is never really very clear. Let's see how. Meaning, give me the meaning of the phrase bite the bullet with example sentence. The phrase bite the bullet is an idiom that means to face or endure a difficult or unpleasant situation with courage and determination, even if it is painful or challenging. Example sentence. Despite her fear of heights, she decided to bite the bullet and go skydiving with her friends. Now you get the true meaning of this phrase bite the bullet, right? Through the example sentence. And that is what I'm trying to tell you here. Use the example sentences always with the meanings and the phrases that you're trying to learn. That's how you get the clear meaning of the phrase and the word you're trying to learn. Okay, let's move on to the second thing that you could be doing to practice your reading. You could use ChatGPT to gain recommendations on great books to read, great articles to read, okay? And that helps you solve the problem of what to read, because we want to read, and there are times when we really want to pick up a book, or the way you're stuck when you want to start a show on Netflix, right? You want to start watching a show, you want to binge watch something, but you do not know what to start. And there is such a tyranny of choices right there. It's such a confusion right there when you open Netflix. And that is exactly what happens in case of books. And that is what I'm telling you. If you want to find out good books that you could start with, just tell it what you want to read, what genre you want to read, and it's going to give you the best of the world, okay? Let's find out. Recommend me a great thriller book to read. Okay, certainly. I've seen that movie. One highly acclaimed thriller book that you might enjoy is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Here's a brief synopsis. On the 5th wedding anniversary, Nick Dunn's wife, Amy, mysteriously disappears. As the police investigation unfolds, secrets and lies come to light, leaving Nick as the prime suspect. Told from alternating perspectives, the book delves into the dark and intricate dynamics of a troubled marriage, keeping readers guessing until the shocking conclusion. I've seen the movie. I remember watching this movie on my birthday. Gone Girl. It was very good. So anyway, you have a great recommendation right there. Alright, similarly, you could ask for links to great articles on the internet for reading. Let me show you. Give me links to thought-provoking articles on the internet. Give me links to thought-provoking articles on the internet. I made a typo. It's apologizing to me. I feel bad now. Brain pickings. I apologize for the confusion. Well, I don't have direct access to the internet. I'm using GPT 3.5. But yes, if you are on GPT 4, this problem could be solved for you. While I don't have direct access to the internet, I can suggest some popular websites where you can find thought-provoking articles. Brain pickings, Medium, The Atlantic, Nautilus, Quartz. So you have all these websites listed here, along with a little description on each of these, and you could just barge into one of these and start reading something nice. So yes, here we go. The next one. You could also ask it for a list of amazing books to read. Let me just show you. List of 5 amazing books to read. Typo. 5 highly recommended books from different genres. To Kill a Mockingbird, The Great Gatsby, The Alchemist, Sapiens, The Power of Now. These books have garnered critical acclaim and have been widely loved by readers around the world. Just pick one of these. The next thing that you could do with ChatGPT for improving your reading is pretty amazing. You could use it to simplify complicated text or summarize a long text into short few paragraphs. Okay, let me show you how. So if I were to give it this prompt, please, I've already created this, rewrite this text in simple words. Let me copy something from the internet. So I'm just gonna copy and paste it. Let's see what it says. Copy paste maar diya maine. Okay, and let's see what it says. Video games, through immersive narratives and intricate mechanics, provide a unique platform for interactive storytelling and cognitive development. This is what I had asked it to rewrite in simple words. And ChatGPT's reply is, video games have interesting stories and gameplay that allow you to interact with them. They can help you think and learn in a fun and engaging way. Henna simple? I agree with it. Okay, moving on to the next thing that you could do is summarizing a long article. Let me show you that too. I have that written with me already. I'm just gonna copy and paste it from here, okay? Why do it again? I've already done it for you. Let's see what it says on summarizing this. Okay. Here's the summary of a very complicated paragraph that I had provided it to ChatGPT, and here's the answer. Please summarize this text. India, often referred to as the land of diversity, is the world's largest democracy. It's known for its rich history, cultural heritage. India, the largest democracy in the world, is a diverse country in South Asia. It has a fascinating history. So you've got the understanding of what I'm trying to tell you here, right? So it summarized the article and gave it to you in more simple words. Moving on to the next thing that you could be doing with ChatGPT to improve your reading. You could use it to get some tips on reading. Let me show you. Give me the best way to read a book, or give me 3 advices on doing this. Certainly, here are 3 pieces of advice for effective book reading. Create a comfortable reading environment, set a reading schedule, engage with the text. I just read out the pointer heads, okay? And the bonus tip is enjoy the process. It has emotions, trust me, it has. Reading should be an enjoyable and enriching experience. Don't rush through the book, just try to finish it. Take your time to savor the language, imagery, and ideas presented in the text, and you get the rest, okay? So yes, what I asked it was, give me the best way to read a book, give me 3 advices on doing this. I decided that I'm gonna ask for 3 pointers, and hence I added that later. Okay, now moving on to the next part, and that is trying to improve your writing in English through ChatGPT. Let me show you how to do that. You could use it to correct your writing. Let's say you wrote a paragraph and now you want to check if there are errors in the paragraph, okay? So you could ask it to point out the errors for you. All right, let me show you. Please find mistakes in this text and also show me the corrected text. And now I'm gonna give it the of course, erred sentence. I have went to the zoo, what it says. Please find mistakes in this text and also show me the corrected text. Mistake. Oh my god, look at that. It has bifurcated it into 2 parts. Mistake. I went to the zoo. Correction. I have gone to the zoo. Explanation. The correct past participle form of the verb to go is gone, not went. The auxiliary verb have indicates that the action happened in the past. So it should be followed by the past participle form. Therefore, the correct sentence is I have gone to the zoo. So it gave you a proper explanation as to why this is incorrect and also the correct sentence for you. Okay, moving on to the next thing. The next thing that you could do with ChatGPT to improve your writing is beautification of your writing. You're gonna love it the way it performs on this. Seriously, it's so good. Just provide it a simple text and ask it to beautify it. I'm gonna show it to you right here. Please beautify this text. It's going to add vocabulary. It's also going to add a lot of style to your paragraph or your sentence. Let's see. I am going to get better in studies for this. I am studying very hard. Let's see. Oh my god, look at this. Within a second. I'm committed to enhancing my academic performance, and to achieve this, I'm dedicating myself to diligent and focused studying. I'm so jealous. I envy this. Okay, so you get the idea, right? Let's move on. Next thing to do is get ideas from ChatGPT for your writing. It solves the problem of what to write. I want to write, but I do not know what to start writing on. So let's find out what ideas ChatGPT can suggest me. Please give me some prompts for writing a paragraph. Certainly, here are some writing prompts that you can use to inspire your paragraph. Describe your favorite childhood memory and explain why it is so special to you. Write about a place you have always wanted to visit and imagine what it would be like to be there. Share your thoughts on the importance of kindness in today's world and how it can make a difference. So it gave you 10 beautiful ideas to write something on. You're good for 10 days or so for your writing practice. Okay, one last thing that you could do is ask for tips on improving your writing. Please give me tips on improving my writing skills. Certainly, here are some tips for you to help improve your writing skills. Read regularly, write regularly, expand your vocabulary, focus on grammar and sentence structure. Of course, it is important for writers. Seek feedback, edit and revise, learn from examples, experiment with different styles, practice concise writing. Concise is short and crisp. Edit and proofread. Remember, improving writing skills takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself and continue to write regularly. With dedication and persistence, you will see progress and develop your own unique writing style. You happy? I am. I have a great bonus tip for you that I'm going to be telling you in just about a while. Okay. One last section is how to improve your listening in English with ChatGPT. The first thing that you could be doing is ask for recommendations from ChatGPT. It can recommend you TV shows and videos to watch or podcasts to watch that are close to your interest and your proficiency in English language. And tell it that this is my English level of English, and please suggest me something to watch with my basic understanding in English. I'll show you how. Please suggest me some TV shows if I like Friends. I do like Friends. How I Met Your Mother, The Big Bang Theory, Parks and Recreation, Brooklyn Nine-Nine बहुत funny है वो. The Office, New Girl, Good Place. Good Place is also good. Okay, now let me show you an example where I will tell it that my proficiency in English is not so good. So tell me something according to that. Okay, please suggest me some English movies if my English level is very basic. Let's see what it suggests. If your English level is very basic, it can be helpful to start with movies that have simple language and clear dialogue. Finding Nemo, oh, Toy Story, The Lion King, Despicable Me, Mamma Mia, The Princess Bride. I do agree, actually. These are some cute kid movies that you could start if your English level is basic, because you will not find it difficult to understand the movie with the basic delivery of the dialogues and pertaining to the fact that these movies were created for children. I mean, they are created for children. Now coming to the bonus tip that I have for you, a very interesting one, and that is you could train ChatGPT to become your English teacher. Just start a new chat, okay, and tell ChatGPT right there that, hi ChatGPT, I mean, that's my style. I want you to become my English language teacher and guide me on my way to perfecting English. Hello. Okay, let's see what it says. I'd be happy to assist you in your journey to perfecting English. As an AI language model, I can provide guidance, answer questions, offer support to help you improve your English skills. Whether you need help with grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, writing, or any other aspect of the language, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to assist you. Let's get started. So now on, it will assume the role of an English language teacher, okay? And it is going to guide you like a teacher. And then you could just save this chat, probably name it as, let's just call this chat as, let me edit the name. Okay, I think that is not covered in the recording, but I'm gonna name it as teacher-English. So coming back to this tab, every time you're gonna talk to it, it is gonna get trained on becoming your teacher in English, and it's gonna guide you, looking at you from the perspective of a teacher. So I've taught you to the best of my expertise. I've made you understand how all you can use ChatGPT to perfect your English in the different areas that are involved in learning to speak proper English. Okay, so that was all in today's video. Let me know in the comments what was the best, most favorite idea of yours, and if there's anything that I can learn from you. Maybe there's an idea that you have with you which I've not covered in this video. Just let me know in the comments below and I'll be forever grateful. Thank you very much. I'll be seeing you yet again in a very powerful video very soon, I promise you. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.